So this is USDCAD analysis for Thursday, 26th of July. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So we've seen a further breakdown here in the USDCAD. We've broken beneath this 3111, had a brief pullback above, weren't able to hold support above the 3111, and what we have seen is further sell side momentum taking us through the 3070, and currently we are in around that 3036. So if we do see this fall through to the downside, the very next levels of note here are, of course, a move down towards this 130. If we're not able to find support at 130, looking for a move down towards that 129.44, which I'd expect to be the far end of the range here to the downside on the USDCAD. If, however, we do turn around from where we are at present or at 130, we're looking for retest of the 130.70, successful break from which, and we're looking for a test of the 3111. In around 3111. Previously, we weren't able to hold on to 3111. So if we do see the volatility coming to the market to the upside and we do break above 3111, we'll see whether we can hold it for support or if we will encounter resistance at that level and see a retracement back down towards that 3070 here on the US dollar CAD. We did say 29.44. Yeah, I would expect that to be the far end of the range. So let's just have a look here at the daily chart. And over here on the daily chart, we get scale out here, correct? And on this daily chart, we can see highs are at 33.83. We have somewhat lower highs in around the 30. Well, it's almost at 133, isn't it? We're slightly below the 133, so around at 132.80. We've seen this move to the downside. We had a brief pullback, tested the 31.88. Rejected 31.88, and we've seen a rather strong bearish momentum coming to the market, break it between 31.11 and 30.70. So if we do see this fall through to the downside, we did mention the 130 we'll be looking at, but from a daily chart perspective, I suppose 129.44 would probably hold more significance for a bullish bounce. And failing that, we'll be looking for prices to head down towards possibly let's see, the 128.56 or so. So if we do fail at 129.44, 128.56, possibly slightly above the 128. What's this level I've got marked out here? I'm just better a sec. I've got 128.39 marked out, but in around that 128.56 to 128.39, within that zone, another potential bullish buy zone if we do see that quite bearish momentum come back into the market. Overall, the trend prior to this most recent move was to the upside, but as we can see, we've posted a somewhat lower high. We've had a breakdown, somewhat breaking the trend here on the USDCAD. So we have to be aware that we might see a retest of that 3070. If we do break down from there, looking for move down towards 130, 129.44, and possibly beyond that to the downside. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the USDCAD analysis. Thanks for watching.